Welcome to MBS League Preview 2021-2022. Mohamed Abu Saban on what Al Ta'awun can achieve this season. Off the pitch, we click with the fast-moving world of social media in Around the League. And in player versus player, Saudi stars Salah Al-Shehri and Firas Al-Brekan shine. Al-Tai hosted Al Nasser, hoping this matchday 4 fixture would help them climb off the bottom. But Vincent Aboubakar had other ideas. The Cameroonians swept the visitors into the lead just before half-time. After the break, Knowledge Musona's corner, Cephas Malele's header crashed in off the bar. In added time, Clément Denez's knee made it 2-1 for Al-Tai. Perfect timing, his first goal of the season to secure a vital win. AFC Champions League winners Al Hilal played their postponed fixture against Al Fayha, who'd lost 4 of their last 5 away. The first chance fell to Moussa Marega, but keeper Vladimir Stojkovic blocked the home striker's shot. Al Fayha went forward, Ricardo Reyler trying his luck from distance. Bafétimbi Gomis found space and let fly. Stojkovic was again equal. Al Hilal dropped points at home for only the second time this season. Al Nassr's new coach Miguel Ángel Russo was in charge for the Riyadh derby at Al Hilal. On 39 minutes, Vincent Aboubakar took on the home defence and his shot looped in to put Al Nassr in front. Just before the break, Bafétimbi Gomis slotted home, but after a VAR check, the equaliser was ruled out for a foul in the build-up. With time running out, Aboubakar hooked the ball into space for Talisca to race away unchallenged into the area, and the Brazilian coolly finished off for his 9th goal of the season. A perfect start for Russo and a victory that reignited Al Nassr's chase for the top as they moved a point behind Al Hilal.
Reinforcing their top 3 position was the target for Al-Shabab. They, like visiting Al Raid, took only a point last time out. The home fans were expecting Eva Banega and co to turn it on.
Al-Harbi takes the ball in his stride, is into the box here, and fires it home! That was great strength and precision. Igalo finds Collis Jr. A wonderful save, Heron at full stretch. Molinho into space, Bahebri here, cuts back inside, has a look up. Banega's arriving, and fires it into the far corner. The Argentine at his best. Just took the ball from out under his feet, picked his spot. Sherry, the space opening up here, Fouzer can only put the ball into the side netting. Bahebri has a look up and splits the defence. Collis Jr.'s through here. And another fine finish into the corner of the net. Al-Shabab sweeping forward and deadly. Banega has a look up, chip over the top. Collis Jr.'s in here. Is this the 4th? Heron denies him. A stunning attacking display from Al-Shabab. Just too much for Al Raid. And the fans, they enjoyed that.
The ever-vocal Al Ta'awun supporters had seen their side secure their first victory of the campaign in their last home game, and were hoping for a further upturn in their fortunes against 5th-placed Al Fayha, who had lost 4 in a row on the road.
Kawamba holds on to the possession, looks for his option. It's Hazazi, just helps it in. Rashidi on the turn, unable to put it in the net. This is Kaku. Gets the cross in, Luvano, flick on to Wamba! And the defender made it difficult. Luvano picking up. He's looked dangerous throughout the match. Interchange now with Manuel. Back into Luvano. Sight of goal! And Alta will take the lead late on. A tremendous strike from Luvano de Souza. Curling into the far corner. Mandash swings it in. Al-Haibari! The 95th minute. Al-Fayha steal a point, break the hearts of Al-Tawun. Al-Tawun did everything for the victory. Al-Fayha much happier with the points.
When he walks onto the pitch, whether in his early days, then at Al-Ittihad and now Al-Ta'awun, Mohamed Abu Saban knows his family is always behind him. Well, okay, nearly always.
وشي كانت بداية نادي هجر عن طريق ناشئين 2007 انتقلت نادي الاتحاد. الأسرة كانت داعمة كبيرة لي يعني بدأت الوالدة يعني ما شاء الله على أنها هلالية ولما نلعب برضو ضد الهلال برضو هلالية. البداية الأبرز يعني اللي كانت نادي الاتحاد أحب أشكر فيها يعني المجموعة اللي كانت موجودة في الفريق. صراحة مجموعة كانت الأعظم يعني بالنسبة لي أنا وبالنسبة لنادي الاتحاد.
والسبعان ضرب في المليان في المليان.
Last season, Al-Ta'awun finished fourth and were narrowly beaten by Al-Faisali in the King's Cup final. They're not quite up to that tempo this term.
يعني الدوري السعودي دوري صعب. يعني الموسم اللي راح يعني كنا بادين بداية ممتازة جدا. لسوء الحظ إن يعني ما كملناها يعني ما كملنا تتويج نكون يعني أبطال دوري كأس الملك يعني بس اللي سويناه الموسم اللي راح يعني يشفع لنا أن نظهر بشكل ممتاز جدا يعني. تقريبا الموسم هذا استقبلنا أهداف كثيرة مرة يعني يمكن إحنا أضعف دفاع حاليا. لكن لو جينا على شكل الدفاع يعني كمكمل شكل الدفاع ممكن الموسم اللي راح يعني تقريبا يمكن ثاني أفضل مدافعين في الدوري. ما دام إنه يعني الجودة موجودة إن شاء الله ترجع يعني في أي وقت.
The 31-year-old midfielder made 24 appearances last season, but he's had to mix it up in his 6 outings this time around.
تقريبا في بداية الموسم يمكن حصلت أشياء ممكن هي اللي غيرت الأمور هذه كلها. الوضع الحالي اللي حاصل الحين في الفريق تقريبا مع السيد جوميز في نقص كبير في الفريق وهو جالس يعني يحتاجني في خانة غير الخانة اللي أنا ألعب فيها.
Coach Jose Gomez knows the club well. An upturn in form is expected.
يعني أنت عارف يعني خبرة كبيرة في الدوري السعودي يعني رجع يعني مرة مسك نادي التعاون يمكن قبلها بمرتين يعني وهذه الثالثة له. لكن لسه يعني بصمة السيد جوميز موجودة حاليا يعني إن شاء الله تكون في الفترة الجاية يعني تثمر الشيء اللي جالس يسويه في التمرين.
The team have scored 21 goals, almost half coming from the ever-reliable Leandro Tawamba.
تومبا هو فاكهة الفريق هو روح الفريق هو اللاعب يمكن اللي الناس يعني محبوب من جميع اللاعبين. اللاعب ممكن هو اللاعب الوحيد اللي يقدر يسوي لك كل شيء في المباراة. أنا بالنسبة لي يعني أنا يمكن لعبت مع مهاجمين كثيرين لكن تومبا الأفضل.
And being the best in the cup is this term's target.
طموحنا للتعاون نحاول ننافس على كأس الملك إن شاء الله ونرد لهم إن شاء الله اللي خسرناه الموسم اللي راح ونتمنى إن شاء الله الموسم هذا نحن نقدم مستويات يعني كويسة تفرح الجمهور.
The matchday 14 fixture against Al-Shabab revives special memories for Abu Saban.
يعني بدايتي كانت زي ما قلت أول مباراة رسمية كانت لي ضد نادي الشباب بالرياض يعني والفترة نتكلم عن الموسم اللي راح الأقرب يعني شانسنا كان كويس جدا قدام الشباب يعني فزنا هنا وفزنا في الرياض. ممكن الجولة الجاية راح نلعبها مع الشباب يعني الشباب أنا أستبشر فيهم يعني.
The pressure was on. Al-Batin were fourth from bottom with Al-Hazm a further 2 points behind. The visitors were fighting to end a 4-game losing streak. Thiago Rodriguez's powerful drive was touched over by keeper Martin Campagna. Al-Batin, who'd won their last two at home, were dangerous on the flanks. Youssef El-Jebli providing the cross, Youssef El-Shamri unable to score his third of the campaign. And straight after the break, El-Jebli set up Mohamed Raihi, who rattled the back stanchion. Deep into added time, Al-Hazim's Ola John went it alone and cut inside, his low curling effort denied by the diving Campagna. The points were shared, but for the visitors, at least their run of defeats was over. Newly crowned AFC Champions League winners Al Hilal received a warm welcome at Abha, but the goodwill would be in short supply once the match was underway. The hosts needed points to pull away from danger, the champions to join the title race. Before 20 minutes had been played, they were ahead. Mateus Pereira's perfect cross expertly finished by Musa Marega for his third goal of the season. The Brazilian nearly got one of his own soon after, a classy shot foiled by the crossbar. A miss to regret. Before the break, Saleh Al-Amri picked out the unmarked Saad Bigir, who smashed a half volley into the roof of the net. The APA captain had scored in all three of his team's home wins this term. But it seemed like Al Hilal would be the likelier to get all 3 points. In the second half, though, Pereira was again denied by the woodwork. A valuable point for APA as Al Hilal recorded a fourth consecutive away draw. Damak were out to maintain top spot, and hosts Al Fateh had lost their last 3 matches, scoring only once. But those games were away, and Al Fateh had form at home. Christian Cueva put them in front after just 3 minutes. Hope for the hosts. But the league leaders hit back. El Arabi Sudani ended a mazy run with a low finish. Soon after, the same player followed up for his second after Micho Kaktash was denied by Maxim Koval. Damak's lead lasted just 4 minutes. Sofyan Bendibka slipped in Ali Al-Zakaan, and despite Mustafa Zeghba's best efforts, the hosts were level again. The pace was frenetic, and it was end-to-end action. Just before half-time, Felipe Augusto pounced on a poor clearance, and the leaders led once more. If you thought the break would slow the scoring rate, think again. Micho Kaktash made it 4-2 to Damak. They celebrated like they thought it was over, but it wasn't. 5 minutes later, Al Fateh's Murad Batna struck. The goalkeeper parried and the ball cannoned in off Ivan Santini. Al Fateh were then awarded a penalty when Sergio Vitor handled. Cueva coolly converted the spot kick. 4-4, just to help you keep count, and a quarter of an hour to play. Batna jinked and crossed for Firas Al-Brekan to put the Blues ahead. On song. But then, Emilio Zelaya found the right note with 11 minutes left. High fives for 5-5. The final whistle brought a pulsating 10-goal thriller to a close, leaving Damak happy with a point.
Player versus player on matchday 14 features the clash of 2 Saudi Arabian internationals. Al Hilal striker Saleh Al-Shehri and Al Fateh's new forward Firas Al-Brekan. Averaging 21 minutes per game this season, Al-Shehri has netted 1 goal from 2 shots on target. 21-year-old Al-Brekan has scored 3 goals and provided 2 assists. Al-Shehri totals 32 goals in 6 SPL seasons. As a super sub, he's come off the bench late on to prove decisive against other SPL giants. An Al Nassr Academy graduate, Al-Brekan made his mark in the capital before signing for Al Fateh this season. He too has hit the high notes against the top sides. And has also been on song in the national team, both playing their part in Al Ahda's road to Qatar 2022. That's all from Player versus Player this week. Later in the show, in Stats Attack, the Tigers of Al Ittihad need to keep an eye out for Al Ittifaq. But first, let's click on the world of social media. Let's catch up with all the news off the pitch in Around the League.
The AFC is blue once more for the winners, Al Hilal.
Celebration time for the fans of Al Hilal after the team won the Asian Champions League with a 2-0 victory over South Korean side Pohang Steelers in the final. It's a record fourth time for the Blue Wave, who can now add yet another piece of silverware to their impressive trophy cabinet. From cup wins to kids moves by the children of Al Ittihad's Brazilian stars Igor Coronado and Romarinho, who's just signed a new deal to 2024. Renowned travel vlogger Doug Barnard has been promoting the delights of Saudi Arabia and of Damak.
So happy to be here visiting Damak, and the team and all of the staff here have been extremely welcoming. It's just an honor to be here, and I want to say thank you again to the whole team and organization and club for welcoming me. Thank you so much.
That's all for now from Around the League, our digital window into the SPL world after the final whistle. Now back to the action from Matchday 13.
A cavalier entrance for this eagerly awaited Clásico encounter between Al Ahly and Al Nassr, with just a point separating the two teams. Traditionally, meetings between these two entertain, with both playing open, attacking football.
Alioski hoists a high ball here. Al-Fatil under it. Doesn't get much on the header. Al-Mishhad! Al-Bukhari at full stretch. Garib. Al-Asmari. Oh, what a stunning strike! Hit the underside of the crossbar. Al-Ghanam goes on the outside. Chips the ball in. Talisca! Into the far corner. Wonderful header. The Brazilian got up so well. Al Nassr in front. Abu Bakr slips the ball through. Talisca's in here. Has a look up, opens the body and gets a second. Wonderful finish from the South American and delight for the visitors. Garib, hanging corner. Suma gets a header on it. Comes back down again. Another header. Comes across. Al-Sawi back to Alioski. And the low drive, bouncing in front of the goalkeeper, reduces the arrears. 9 moments the game, ball curled in. Al-Majrashi, what a save, Al-Bukhari. A Talisca double ensures Al Nassr take all the points, but it was Al-Bukhari to the rescue in the end.
Al Ittihad, who hosted Al Ta'i, aimed to keep the pressure on leaders Damak. The Jeddah club were the top scorers at home with 15 goals, so the arrival of the bottom side would surely spell goals galore for the hosts.
Hamid Sayud drops back on the shoulder and looking for an option. It's a short pass. Musona! Just wide. Struck with real power. Ittihad pushing forward, worked out into the left-hand side. Al-Shamrani, Romarinho! Ittihad take the lead. The Brazilian doesn't miss from there. Wonderful pass, slow, incisive, and Romarinho does the rest. Coming back inside, looking for the options. Finds Al-Bishi, takes a shot from range, and nearly finds the top corner. Coronado, another attempt from distance, and Lokop had it covered. Corner. Musona pops the dummy. Now lays it off. Hamed Falata! And Grohe. A miraculous save. A confident victory for Ittihad, who continue the race for first.
Tenth placed Al Ittifaq took on Al Faisali, seeking to improve on their home points haul of just 5. The visitors, though 2 places ahead of their hosts, had yet to taste success away.
Slitty with the corner. To the back post, Quiche across the face of the goal, ball bounces up. Alzaro knocked it home, but was there contact with Alcazar? The referee rules the goal out. Bison, Al-Mawalad has a look up, curls in a teasing ball, and Slitty with the downward header! And he's enjoying the moment. There's a wonderful delivery and a pinpoint header into the far corner. Al-Sayari steps up with the curler and just wide. Bison, neat back heel. Al-Ghamdi. Shot just drifting wide. And moments, Hazazi into space. Azaro here, nutmegs Da Silva, races away from Rossi. Is this going to be the second? Denied by Alcazar. Second home win of the season takes Al Ittifaq above Al Faisali in the table. A hard-fought encounter.
Goals, saves and tackles. In Stats Attack, the numbers always stack up. We preview a scintillating Matchday 14 matchup between title-chasing Al Ittihad and a tricky opponent in Al Ittifaq. Al Ittihad have won 11 of their 22 SPL meetings. Al Ittifaq total 6 victories.
عبد الرحمن نقل الكرة خطيرة يقول أمام الجول.
The Tigers are the league's best predators this season with 23 goals and 18 assists. They've earned their defensive stripes too, conceding only 8 times and keeping 5 clean sheets. But Al Ittifaq can be incredibly effective. They come to this off the back of 2 away wins and have the second best attack on the road with 12 goals. Last season, they managed 2 wins against the Jeddah Giants, all of which makes the Knight of Dahna a real threat. That's all from Stats Attack. Now let's check out more numbers with the league table and the top scorers standings. At the top, Al Ittihad are ahead of Al Shabab and Damak, while Al Nasser move up. At the other end, only goal difference separates Al Tai from Al Batin and Al Fateh. Taliska has moved level with Odion Igalo and Leandre Tawamba.
We open our Matchday 14 previews with Damak hosting Al Batin. Never give up. That mantra has served Damak well this season. They won their last 2 home games 1-0, with a match-winning goal coming late on. 1-0 was also the score in Al Batin's last 2 matches away, but unfortunately for the visitors, on both occasions they were the losing side. Al Fayha are unbeaten at home. They held Al Nasser to a draw on matchday 10 and followed that up with a win against Al Hazm, their 4th victory in Al Majma'a. Abha are 5 points behind their hosts. On the road, they've lost 5 times, remaining goalless in their last 2. But they did win at Al Ta'i on matchday 8. After their only home defeat on matchday 7 to Damak, Al Raid then kept clean sheets in 2 wins in their own stadium, hitting 4 goals against Al Ta'i. Al Ahli will be looking to pick things up on the road, having recorded a win and a draw in their last 5 away games, while failing to score in the 3 defeats. Al Al Ta'i had suffered back-to-back losses, but then grabbed a home win on matchday 12 against Al Fateh and then against Al Nassr to leap to third bottom. Al Faisali are winless on the road, failing to score in 3 of their 5 away. They have managed 3 draws though, and were on target at Al Ahli and most recently Al Raid. Al Nassr's last Marsul Park outing ended 2-2 against Al Raid. You have to go back to the matchday 6 meeting with Al Batin for their last home win. Al Hazm have gained 4 points on their travels, but have only scored once away. That was in their 1 victory at Al Fateh.
On matchday 14, Al Hilal are at home to Al Fateh. Al Nassr welcome Al Hazm. Al Ittihad host Al Ettifaq. And Al Shabab meet Al Tawur. Next time, Jeddah hosts a big classical between Al Ahli and Al Shabab in Stats Attack. Join us then for the best of the exciting world of MBS. MBS League Preview 2021-2022.